Oh, it worked. It actually popped up the stream. It never does that. It's been a while since I streamed, though. Alright, we're locked in, bro. Let's fucking go. I'm not gonna do the voices today. I don't think anyone really cares for them, and I'm just tired of putting in the effort of doing them if nobody really even fucks with it like that, you know? But if you do fuck with it, let me know in the comments. But today we're just gonna read. We just finished the trial. This should be in the investigation now, right? June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. So from what I remember, they're basically saying Maya did it or whatever, but she was possessed. We're trying to figure out who possessed her. That's what we got to figure out, but we don't have the proof for that. But it may have not been her. You know, it's possible because of the bullet hole location, as well, coming through the frame in the background. And then we still got to worry about Eenie Meenie because her sister was involved with the guy who got killed. So maybe she's out for revenge. You know, we still got some suspects. I don't think Maya did it, but I mean, it could end that way. We'll see. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks? Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? It's curse technique? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Oh, you're talking about Mystic Maya. Or Mystic Mia. Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearlie? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, room number... Oh, shit. So we're back in the court. I thought we were going to go investigate. Aw, damn. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow. I don't want to hear it, okay, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. She didn't witness the channeling, though. We were both there. I know she didn't see shit. She was outside of the room with me. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Ow! Name and occupation. I declare, what in the tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries for foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Witness's account. On the dock, and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. Yep. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Nah, there was someone else in the room. The mom. Pearlie's mom. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon. Of course I did. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. So she's got a lot of pictures, huh? I'm looking. I don't see anyone else. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Let me see the music audio real quick. Okay, everything's turned on still. Alright, bet. Loudest photo. Picture taken at the murder scene. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. I don't know about that one, Chief. Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. I don't think that's right. Let me look. Because I swear she went in there. Right? I swear Morgan was in there. But I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with being wrong. But we're gonna press her on that, see what she says. Does Phoenix know? Does he remember? Because that photo says she wasn't there. So we have to get her to testify that she was. But I don't think I can call witnesses to the stand, right? Was it really one of only those two that went in? What are you blabbing about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into that room. Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, witness? Continue. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. I feel like there was more than one gunshot, but I'm not 100% on that either. Press. Was it really a gunshot? Objection! Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and when I tell you that was a gunshot, I heard. You know, you didn't think it was a gunshot last time, buddy. Anyways, I didn't forget. Now, this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer, they broke the door down, and we rushed into the room, okay? I mean, I did, but I'm pressing anyway. I remember that part. So let me get this straight. This is Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Markham, I broke the door down. Sorry. This is funny. I'm going to keep pressing. Why not? Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I don't know if she was waving a pistol around like Harley Quinn or anything like that. She might have just had it in her hand, possibly. Shit, it might have been on the floor in front of her. Hold on. No, her fingerprints were on the gun because there was a struggle. That's right. I remember that. Are you sure it was the defendant Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lada seems awfully confident in her testimony. I'm gonna press her harder. Lada, please think back to the day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lada, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This girl, is she Maya? Oh, so she took a picture. So if she had a gun in her hand, she should have a photo of that. Okay, Phoenix, I see you. When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? That's not the point. No, what are we talking about? She took a photo. Bro, that's not, no, it can't be the same photo. No. Am I tripping? Said she was waving a gun around. Let's look at this photo again. Oh shit, she had a photo. Okay. Whoops. She definitely had a gun in her hand. Never mind, let me shut up. Well, you see, that's me right now. Order. Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of these people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yes, she was, but she was possessed. Her appearance changes when she gets possessed. Von Karma don't know nothing about that, though. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya Fey that went in. Feels like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in the picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. And I'm trapped like one. Again. I sort of the nose to there was no one else in the room. So would I present one of these profiles then? Because okay, she's saying it was just Maya and Dr. Turner Gray. But Mimi could have possessed Maya. Because look at her hair right here in this photo, right? Now look at this. Let me see if her hair is the same. No. I want to check it. Yes. Oh, never mind. Okay. Now, but her appearance, I think, you know what? Let's press one more time. I think I know what we got to do. I got to prove that, though. I can't just be like, she was possessed. I don't have the proof for that. How do I know she was possessed? Right? I know she can be possessed, but I don't know Mimi. I would have to have her sister come in and be like, hey, yeah, no, that's my sister. Are you absolutely certain of that? So maybe her sister Mini or Eni did not do it. She isn't the one who killed the guy. She's just an important account that we need. Okay. Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room. So, old witch. Does she mean Morgan Fay? Yeah. But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? Ooh, okay, Phoenix. You're right. Because look at this shit. Someone could have been behind this. But we didn't see anybody else go in the room. And this, we already proved that this is not angled right for her to have been shot. through this hole for him, or for her to have shot through this hole with the gun. Right? Isn't that true? It's got to be the folding screen. No one's under the floor. No one was behind the door. Well, it could have been someone behind the door. It's got to be this first one. So, what about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rec given. What in the? Rec given. You know, you reckon that's a given. No one talks like this. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Rec given, I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such... This man's had enough. Okay. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no more issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if you think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Let's go ahead and save then. I haven't played this game since November. God damn. Is there anything I can present that will prove it's not Maya in this photo? Let's go. Lock in. I don't think Maya knows how to use a gun. That's going to be my take. I don't think Maya knows how to use a gun because she doesn't need to. There's never been, like, she needs to be able to defend herself, yes, of course. But at no point in any of these cases has there ever been a time where we could say, oh, Maya had this gun in her hand. It just doesn't add up. It's just not in her character to. There's no guns on the in the places they're at, right? In the mountains, they don't know how to use guns. So the person who took over her body would have to know how to use a gun. Your Honor, Mr. Wright. It is possible that the person in the photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talking. Fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now, then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in the photo is not Maya Fey. Here is your proof. Is there a problem? Oh no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with the twist of you're wrong sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. Aww. Motherfucker. I'm reading it in my head. Oh, you know what? They were in a channeling room. They were trying to conjure a spirit. So we could present Mimi and say that they were trying to contact her and she took over Maya's body. So it wasn't Maya. Right?
Objection!
Son of a bitch. This, every case is, except that first one, every case has been really difficult. Would it be the murder weapon? Because she doesn't know how to use a gun? That's my logic earlier.
Objection!
Bro. I don't know. This shit is tripping me out, dude. And I don't save past this because I'm not sure if I actually have anything I can pull up and use, right? Trying to think. I honestly I don't know, bro. I already tried. I already tried the freaking picture. That didn't work. I tried to present the gun. That didn't work. I tried to present Mimi. That didn't work either. So there's some sort of lapse in logic here that I'm struggling with. Uh, Because I would think she wouldn't know how to use a gun, but the game doesn't agree with me on that. So that can't be right then, right? You know what? Let's try the other one then. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me go back, because I can go back to this point if I'm wrong. I'm going to say that there's nothing we can present. And if I fail, then that means there must be something. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. Okay. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking we don't really have what we need. Like, I have my logic, but I need them to see what I'm thinking, right? You can't just like, this is right, and then expect them to be like, yeah, I agree. Why would they agree? I don't have anything for them to go on other than my own thoughts. Gotta present evidence and shit, right? A chain of logic. That's enough. Is this all I could do? I think it was quite obvious to the court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally, 100% impossible. Mr. O'Connor, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Not gonna give up, are you? Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. What the fuck? She took over Pearlie's body? What the fuck? I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? What did I tell her yesterday? Dr. Gray. I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, this is one final piece to this puzzle. Or there's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Hold it. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Okay. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay. So we're good. We get another testimony. Now we gotta see how the fuck we get past this. Witnesses account part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to the blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. She took 2 pictures. She took 2 pictures. I knew there was another picture, but I didn't know why I knew there was another picture. She took 2 pictures. Click, click, bro. That's 2 pictures. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony are very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I'm waiting. When we broke into the room, all I could focus on was Maya. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made the point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the body, or dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps the body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside the room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expected from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This girl's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby goes through diapers. Ah, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not a 5.1. Or it's not in 5.1. Fuck does that mean? But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. You took more than one shot, my friend. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No. You've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown the other picture in the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? What karma? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence? Ooh, unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, this offense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yeah, me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think... The picture was mere or more or less the same, so I bothered with that the second. I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble that's... It should be than it's worth. More trouble than it's worth. How? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Here we go. Oh, her face is completely different. What are you talking about? Look at her face. Look, hold on. Because some of y'all might not get it. Let me show you. This is her. This is the same person. Look. Come on now. It's like spot on. You can't tell me they don't look the same. And she's even got the bang. She's got the bang. Bro. She is possessed. I knew it. What's this? What is this picture? It's obvious the second picture the witness took that day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Exactly! Let's go, Judge. That's right, use that noggin. Use that old chrome dome. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is, yeah, for sure, drop the issue. Oh, no. For sure, drop the issue. What am I talking about? Insist it's not my thing. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not my thing. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken a completely different appearance. I'm dyslexic. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. I don't think that's what happened. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts. Phoenix, yeah. Bro, tell him that it's possessed. Why are you over here hiding that? They'd be doing that. Take a look at the prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday in the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can, yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, the image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person in the defendant, is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in the picture is not Maya? Yeah, I can prove that. Because the person standing next to me is not fucking a child. It's goddamn Mia. Come on now. Lock in. Yeah, I can prove it. Let's go. Your Honor. Oh. The fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within the picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction. So you think you spotted a problem with this picture, then earn your keep. Why don't you point out the contradiction? Her face. No. Yes. Dude, this is not the same person, bro. Why can I not present that? I know that's wrong. It's him right here. He's got no fucking shoes on, bro. What is going on with these socks, dog? And they're not dirty. The floor must be clean then. Not dirty socks, huh? That might be shading. His glasses didn't break. He fell face first. The glasses don't come off. That's kind of crazy. He got a rubber band on the back, probably. There's blood stains on both sides. Isn't that interesting? I don't know if that's right. Got the gun in her right hand. I don't think we said anything about which hand it was in. Is it the neck? No, it can't be the neck. It's gotta be her. It's gotta be this, bro. Look at this. Because she can't present the photo, right? So it's gotta be her face. I don't even know if I'm tripping, bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a bullet hole? Or shouldn't there be a bullet hole? There's no bullet hole. But which sleeve is it, though? Is it this one? There was a bullet hole in her sleeve. I remember that. It's... I don't know which... I'm going with this. Is that it? Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve. Oh, we got it. But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Oh! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Oh shit. Hold up. Cause when she changes form, it's not like her clothes heal, right? This is not even the same person. So there was more than one person in there. Oh shit, it's Pearly. Oh shit, it's the kid. We didn't see her. We didn't see her when everything happened. That's why there's a little hole at the bottom of the fucking foldable. Because Pearly shot. Oh. But we can't prove there was more than one shot. But that's just it though. There probably was just one shot. Because she's channeling Mia right now. So she could have easily channeled Mimi. Not easily, but you know, she could have. Wow. Okay, it's the kid. Miss Von Karma, you know, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring the mood down, don't you? Take a look at Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk, tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? What incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at this next salary discussion. Bro, leave Gumshoe alone, bro. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. He is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Throw all you've got into this. One shot. Alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's one only logical explanation for this contradiction. The shooter is someone else. Let me go ahead and save. Hold up. You're not going to get me up out of here. I think it's the shooter or someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? It's Pearly, bro. I'll throw her under the bus for Maya any day, bro. I don't give a shit. Fuck that kid. Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Yeah, why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a girl a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. So you don't kill her with the whip is crazy. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Wow, I swear I wasn't lying about nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest, you see. Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did the other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then that poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But I mean, who am I supposed to prove something like this? How am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or did you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? Yeah. Because remember, we didn't know where Pearly was and she was trying to ignore me and she ran off. She probably ran off into the channeling room to hide behind the foldable. But how the fuck did she get out? She didn't get out. Where did Maya go? That part doesn't make sense. Because Maya couldn't have left the room. So where did she go? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either one of these conditions were true, Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling room is Maya had left the room, a third person had entered it. Something I can't explain that. I don't fucking know. Bro. This key is important, and we haven't had to use it yet. And of all the things that we've used so far, we've never had to use this key. I guess it's like a secret passageway. I'm gonna say Maya left the room, but why the fuck would she leave? I don't know, bro. We're gonna see. I should have saved. No! Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this. Bro, I did not save. And how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by my aunt Morgan Fey. By her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence, Phoenix. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left her. This is all I got. Bro. I don't even know, bro. This is stupid. And I can't even save right here because I don't even know if I picked the... Nah, I had to have picked the right option. But I can't save right here. Bro. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Yeah, it is. Yep. Okay, I didn't know that. Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with what? With that. Ah, the defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. The keys were the only one. The key is the only one of its kind, after all. One of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is the key currently in your possession? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Oh! How's she gonna lock the door if I have the key? It's only one key. But that doesn't mean she didn't have the key when she locked it in there. Because there's more than one key, of course. Come on, CJ. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. We don't know that. We don't know that. I think she was there. That's preposterous. That means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. True. Because she would have had the key, they would have had it in evidence or some shit. Because he had it in her possession. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, the key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict of the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will be reconvened tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Holy shit. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow. That was pretty. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? We made it. Let's go ahead and save. Yes, I feel I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. What? Hold on. What if Maya never went in there and Pearly channeled Maya, then channeled Mimi? I don't even know if she can do that. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Aw, I envy the two of you. And by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Man, you have no idea, Phoenix. That's it for this episode, though. I know for certain. I know it's Pearly, bro. It has to be her. She did it. Now, does that make her a criminal? No. I don't even think you could, like, pin this all on her. I think the aunt was jealous of the other family branch and tried to frame her. Or, I mean, I guess it just all just worked out in favor. I think it was Pearly though. I don't know if she possessed Maya, but she was definitely controlling Mimi. Because if she was able to channel Mia, she can channel other full-grown adults too. And she said she had no choice. She didn't even deny it. She said she just did the shit. Like, boom, I had it like that, and I didn't have a choice but to help you, so I had to step up and push out Mia. So Pearly, damn, bro. I don't know. It's like on some Naruto shit where like Neji was fighting Hinata, talking about destiny and shit, and that's what it's reminding me of. But see y'all next time. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do a Spider-Man video tomorrow, but I might stream on Wednesday.